My friends moved into an apartment with a bidet. We'll let you know if these things deserve the hype. I mean, I like my bidet, but I can't say it's made me blush. I don't like it that much. I'm on r/Labubu commenting obvious counterfeit on every post. God's work. I'm on r/Labubu posting Labubu Rule 34. Are those the little doll things? When I see them, I think of troll dolls. You've seen troll dolls. I mean, kinda. Maybe, just a little bit. I don't know, they're kind of funky looking. That's what I think of when I see them. This makes me cry. Otters show their babies when they are in danger to make the enemy feel mercy. Human shield. That actually is sad as hell if that's true. That I've never heard of anything doing that. That's so sad. Let's split up, gang. Scooby, girls, you check the basement, and I'll help Shaggy upstairs. Why does Shaggy look like that? Bruh, you cannot leave those white women alone with a Great Dane. Benjamin Evan Ainsworth has been cast as Link in the live-action Legend of Zelda movie. I hope they take proper safety precautions if they film any underwater scenes. It would be really tragic if Ben drowned. Starts with N and we all love it. Domino's UK, what does this mean? I actually have no idea what it could have meant. I've seen this screen cap before. This is an interesting image. It just, I can hear it, but I'm not quite sure the sound. You know, it's strange. Her French kiss includes Belgium. I don't think they were really stuck. Harvard? Hey bro, you want a scholarship? How do y'all think this interaction would go? Oh god, dude. Mr. I have a surgeon! And
do you have hair in your special place?
House would probably touch him inappropriately. Why though? I have not seen House, but he does not seem the type that would do that. Why is 69 afraid of 70? Because they once had a fight and 70 won. Sorry guys. 70 is a rumored cannibal, but no one can prove who's 78. 78 my ass! Alright, 78 his ass. I find atheists confusing. It's like going to a restaurant and believing there's no cook in the back. Okay. It's like going to a restaurant and ordering food, but it doesn't come, and the waiter tells you to keep ordering because the cook will hear you, and your order will come, but it's been hours, and your food still hasn't shown up, and the waiter tells you you're not ordering hard enough, and also sometimes the waiter is inappropriate with kids. A British woman who knew her baby girl would die shortly after birth carried the child to term so she could donate the infant's organs and save others' lives. She only lived for 74 minutes, but achieved more than some do in a lifetime. Imagine getting not only spawn killed, but also looted in your first hour. Off topic, is it Batmans or Batmen? Common misconception, a group of Batman is actually called an orphanage. Post a random photo, otherwise everything goes wrong in 2025. Oh man. Don't know why, but there's something almost intoxicating about drinking 14 beers. Yeah, I don't know, this image wasn't random enough. Some people masturbate more than they brush their teeth. Who the f*** brushes their teeth 15 times a day? What's the worst thing someone has ever done to you? I cheated on my ex. It was a one-time thing, whatever. And after he found out from a mutual friend, his response was to sleep with not one, not two, but all 5 of the girls in my friend group over the course of a month. Needless to say, I'm no longer friends with them, and I now have trust issues for life. You're the one who cheated first! My boyfriend got his side bitch pregnant, but we both love each other. Should I stay? Yes. They'll need a clown for the kids' birthday parties. This is a classic right here. This will go down in history as one of the greats. I will cosplay the most liked reply you have 24 hours. Naked. If you can explain this picture, you're a philosopher. Okay, hold on. It's a lady who just got done biking or is about to take off on a bike. She's looking into a gym, and they're on exercise bikes. To me, it looks like a bunch of people working out inside, because inside is nice, and a lady taking a bike ride, looking inside for a brief moment, going, huh, oh yeah, they're like doing what I'm doing, but inside. How X, Y, and Z felt after leaving the alphabet and joining mathematics. Then you realize D is just A bricked up. What? POV. You hear the full story and realize you've been defending the wrong person. Me after watching the World War II documentary? Who have you been defending? Hollywood star Al Pacino, at 82, has announced that he is expecting his 4th child with his 29-year-old girlfriend, Noor Alfallah. Father and child are both going to be wearing diapers. Dude, that's crazy. I did not know Pacino was still, active. Anyone know how to unclog a dishwasher? Pull her tampon string. Oh my god. Yeah. At first, my mind started racing at how to unclog a dishwasher, because never had to do that. But that response, yeah. Jesus Christ. A 40-year-old Kenyan man claims he is Elon Musk's son. Is that actually a different person, or is this an edit of Elon Musk? I can't tell. It's kind of tripping me up a little bit. Elon Dusk playing soccer or football, I suppose, I guess. That's gotta be difficult, with a leg or foot like this. But you get funny memes and comparisons out of it like this, and I get something to read. Turns out if you treat sex like a rhythm game, it gets way more fun, like, immediately. Rhythm game guy. How was the sex? Their partner. It was great! Rhythm game guy. No more Down syndrome kids will be born. Japan scientists delete chromosome linked to the disorder. Grilled cheese market gonna crash. Why would the Grim Reaper need a scythe if he can kill people by just touching them? Casual thought. Because he is the Grim Reaper and he needs a scythe to reap. Otherwise, he would be known as the Grim Toucher, and that might get him on a list. Yo, VAT19, shout out VAT19. Also, wow, this screenshot is old. This layout hasn't existed since, dude, like, I started a YouTube channel 2011 or something. My mom's got one of those, but I don't think it's a gummy worm. Them. How clean can Japan really be? Them. How clean can Japan really be? Their gutters. Dude, if that's actually how every gutter in Japan looks, then I'm just ashamed of America. You think that's impressive? America is so clean that we have people living in the gutter. Why don't killers hide the bodies in cemeteries? How do you know they don't? Ah, there you go. Mr. Beast says he wants to recreate the Hunger Games in real life, with the winner taking home $1 million. I can only wonder how accurate he's wanting to make this. There are at least 3 books on why this is a bad idea. Woman found dead with more than 20 iPhones glued to her body? Has anyone been charged? Come on. I can't read that, but woman with flower. I think that's a flower, yeah. You made me start watching JAV. JAV. Let's do a little Google search. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Do boys ever kiss each other? I'm just wondering. Probably. You could probably find videos of it online if you look hard enough. It's so fun to get guys to kiss at the bar. Yes, being like, I'll give you my number if you go to the bathroom and suck his right now and take a video and show it to me. Okay, so that's a different thing. Haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, so I have nothing to say on the movie itself, but I just want to say that I hate this fucking GIF and I want to strangle something every time I see it. K-pop Demon Hunters 2025, this is the worst way to depict someone eating a sushi something in a kid movie. You know it's fictional because they let the K-pop stars eat. Damn. I will say, the movie is pretty good. I'm not a K-pop guy. The music didn't always hit with me, but I think the story and the animation is pretty great. I call my coochie the lotto because men are lucky to hit it. I thought you called it the lotto because you're always scratching it. Or it's a lotto because everyone can play for a low price of $5.99. I love that takeout means food, dating, and murder. Take 'em out. If you're a praying mantis, it can be all 3 at once. You don't have to be a praying mantis. Okay, I believe you. I know a drug deal when I see one. No, they're just shaking hands. They're dapping each other up. You know, it's been a little bit. It'd be an innocent meeting between friends if they were polar bears, wouldn't it? I built a demonic girl in Minecraft. What do you think? Yeah. Is this what the UK citizens are going to have to do now? They get rid of all porn, so you have to make your own bad bitches in Minecraft. What a shame. I want to have lots of your children. I will work so hard, so we can all be happy together, and then after that, my babies will have plenty of your babies too, Papa. Yeah, that's the best performance you're getting from that. If monster girls were real, this would be my everyday life. But no, I am stuck as a stone-cold incel chud, chasing the void equivalent of unsalted cooked potatoes. I like potatoes. Was showing my mom a pic of this cute guy I'm texting, but he's 6'7", and she was like, Christ, he looks like he'd eat you for breakfast. And I was like, I hope so. And now she's not talking to me. My mother told me that if I ever met a man who could lick his eyebrows, I should marry him. I was 11. Who the f can even do that anyways? Why am I experiencing muscle pain after anesthesia? They may have beaten you while you were unconscious. Ask for the CCTV footage and a good lawyer. Girl I've been crushing on told me she... I started reading this as, like, girl I've been crushing on to... No, it is not that. Girl I've been crushing on told me she sees me as one of the girls. Do I have any chance with her now? She invited me to a girls-only sorority event, and I was like, what? I can't go to that, I'm a boy. Then she basically said it's cool because I'm like one of the girls. Feel like I have zero chance now. Zero chance is giving you a chance. You're so far in the negative you might as well be US debt. Her. Do you have any condoms? Him. No. Her. This way. Hate when a nostril is dirty. Level 100 boss energy unlocked. Bro chose the max difficulty. Man. LGBTQ+, Jewish, disabled, black, not skinny, and he's got glasses, damn. One German officer from World War I and World War II would be super effective against that boss, but you do need to build Time Machine that requires 4 legendary parts. How healthy or unhealthy is Panda Express? I'm talking about food items such as white rice, super greens, and the broccoli beef. It can't be all that bad for you, right? It's so healthy. Me and my buddies love sharing one nice big serving of rice. We blindfold ourselves and use our tongues to explore the rice itself. It's like a maze, and if you accidentally rub against a friend's tongue, that's okay. We're all here to feast. I waved to a man because I thought he waved at me. Apparently, he waved to another woman. So, to get out of the awkward situation, I kept my hand up and a taxi pulled over and drove me to the airport. I am now in Poland, starting a new life. Randomly raising your hand and surprising Poland with a visit used to be a German tradition. I don't know how I knew that's where this was going. Maybe I've seen this before. An American father who moved to Russia to avoid LGBTQ+, quote, indoctrination for his kids is being sent to the front line against Ukraine, despite being assured he would serve in a non-combat role. Derek Huffman, 46, feels he is being thrown to the wolves. He went to Russia to avoid woke ideology. Now his pronouns are was, were. What is the question for y'all? If your username is the answer, what's the question? It's def not in my butt, says, have you seen the hamster? Well, it's def not in my butt. Ladies, stop having sex with men who aren't capable of your financial responsibilities. What's he bringing to the table? When you people tweet these things, people also state how much you charge for sex. No one likes to DM for prices. It waited for the sun to set, but the tree got there first. My balls if you hold a flashlight under them. I love the internet. The first 2 to 3 years of The Truman Show must have been really boring to watch. I wonder if they showed teenage Truman cranking his hog. You know, I still haven't seen this movie. I've been told I need to see it. I will at some point. r/roast me. Grew up ugly, glowed up, but needs some humbling. Tell me something I haven't heard, 22F. With that amount of filter, Somalia would have had clean drinking water by now. Shine on you, crazy diamond, in Jerusalem. Uncut. Uncut? In Jerusalem? Anime fans be like, bro, you should watch My Cute Little Sister Just Farted on Me, and now I have to live the rest of my life as a fly. But skip seasons 1 through 28, it's mostly just filler, but the romance between the 27-year-old main character and his 12-year-old sister is genuinely beautiful. Cinema at its finest. Ugh.